MLB Network has baseball coming your way from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one, as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Noah Syndergaard, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Digging in, Gene Segura. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Gene Segura.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
The 1-1 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. Kelly is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, in talking to the coaches, I think they're a little worried about the production they're getting out of the 5-hole. He had only 2 home runs last month, which is not good for a guy that hits in the middle of the order. They're going to need a lot more production, a lot more power from him moving forward. They expect it, and so do I.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Strike.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Shoots this one over to first. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Stepping up now, JT Realmuto, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Batting 4th, the right fielder, number 15.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brian Anderson. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Marlins lead 1. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Wei-Yin Chen gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Into the box now, Juan Lagares. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy, you got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the playoff picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
High in the air out to center field. Jaquez over to his right. 1 down. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Next up for New York, Ty Kelly, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. To 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well. So it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded to short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, left fielder, Michael Conforto.
So coming to the plate, Michael Conforto. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Here it comes. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Now here it comes. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Josh Bell the next to hit. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. Conforto, the runner at first with 2 gone. Into the corner and slicing foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Mets lead 1. Still no score. Striding into the box, Lewis Brinson, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here comes the first pitch. Changeup in for a strike. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see 1 flamethrower and 1 guy that throws below the speed limit.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus on Michael Conforto. He's definitely known for that sweet left-handed swing in the top of the order. But he's no slouch defensively as well, showing the ability to come in on baseballs, make diving catches, and throw guys out at the plate.
Standing in, number 12. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. First pitch on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
The 2-2. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Another try at 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. No score here as we play inning number 2. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Stepping into the box, Alex Jaquez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball that time, not even close.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
He's going. He's
Runners on the move for second. Strike taken, the throw.
Oh, he's in.
Not in time as he steals second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. And here is strike three called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, number 30, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Conforto. And that's the third out. 1 left for Miami. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up now, T.J. Rivera. Career numbers against Chen. He's hitless in 6 tries. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Stepping in, Wilmer Flores. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. As you can see, it's not been the case of late. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Rivera on at first, nobody out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing, north-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
The 0-2 once more. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. Guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that just misses inside. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage 2-0.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Gavin Cecchini, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. The 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Coming to the plate now, Gavin Cecchini, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. And a two-seam fastball there, but this is chopped fouled at the plate for strike 1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 0-2 pitch. In the dirt here. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. The 1-2. In the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it scored a wild pitch.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. So we'll see if he can straighten that out. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box now, Noah Syndergaard. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got that batting average even at a point where even a 1 for 5 will gain him some points. Still without a home run and 3 driven in. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Wei-Yin Chen, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one right down Main Street. Popped him up. Bell has room in foul territory. 1 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. He flied out leading off the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a strike.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Segura, the former Seattle Mariner, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
2-0 now.
No strike.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Count even at 2-2. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Grounder down the line at 3rd. So this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Hit down the line at 1st. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the 2nd out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 8, Jed Lowry.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in as the 3rd baseman, Jed Lowry. First offering on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Juan Lagares. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Leading off for the Mets, the center fielder number 12, Juan Lagares.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes again, 1-2. Line towards center field. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down the end. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside, fighting it off for a nice base hit.
And that'll bring in Ty Kelly. Sacrifice attempt here, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Here we go, Michael.
Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1, and it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Stepping in now, Josh Bell, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Chen sets. Here he comes, 0-1. This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Digging in to try it again, JT Realmuto as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off there, ball four. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Ready for another chance? Brian Anderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Center fielder number 9, Lewis Brinson.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
One 1-0 count. Here it is. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Realmuto over at second. Anderson at first with no outs. A swing and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting, number 12.
Digging in for his second at bat, number 12. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
Easy batter,
3-1.
One strike.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
This is pulled into right. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
Up next for the
Boy,
Marlins.
Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count to get a fastball. He gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box, Alex Paquez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Popped up. Flores is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 30.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 30. And they're runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1 waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Marlins forced to settle for 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Marlins 1 and the Mets nothing. Next up for New York, T.J. Rivera, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 finds the zone. Strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. The 1-2. Right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Next for the Mets, Wilmer Flores. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into death like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Down and away, ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
The 2-2. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Flores, the runner at second with 1 away. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Gavin Cecchini next, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
This is a huge at-bat right here. He wants to get this guy and have the pitcher lead off next inning without question.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready now for the Marlins, Wei-Yin Chen, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing, both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
Yep, he's out.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gene Segura. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Lays off 2-2 now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Hit on the ground out to short. Chikuli picks it up. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 8, Jed Lowry.
Ready for another shot now, Jed Lowry. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. Count even now at 1-1.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Miami down in order, but they're up 1-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First delivery to him on the way. Changeup in for a strike. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. On its way is pitch number 75. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Juan Lagares. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Let's go, man.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for a knock.
Digging in once again, Ty Kelly. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is lined softly to the left side. But foul. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Kelly stands at an even 6 feet tall. A right-handed batter and thrower. Is usually found in left, but in this one he's manning the other corner outfield spot in right. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Now a snap move over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Chen sets. 1-0 on its way. Fouled off. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Yeah, you can definitely tell in this situation he's starting to labor out there, getting tired. That catcher was set up inside, and he missed away and away. This manager might have to go get him pretty soon.
The 2-1. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is taken. Ball 3.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Lagares leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit back up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hats off to that one. Mets lead one. They still trail 1-0. Striding in once again, JT Realmuto. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
JT Realmuto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Bell on the move. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, right fielder, Brian Anderson.
Digging in and looking for more, Brian Anderson. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. This pitch is popped up. Bell is there for it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Center fielder number 9.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way. Strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. He'll be the first to the plate for the Mets in their half of the 6th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a little behind on the fastball there as he pokes it foul. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. One and one. Here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Standing in now, T.J. Rivera. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. One and one to T.J. Rivera.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second.
Third baseman, number 4, Wilmer Flores.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. The best he can do is a no decision in this one.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Miami, number 31.
Wilmer Flores will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Oh, that grounder caught him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Now at the plate, Travis d'Arnaud, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gavin Cecchini.
Ready once again, Gavin Cecchini. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. From the belt, kicks and deals. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Rivera stands at second with two gone. Lifted in the air to center field. Waiting on it is Brinson. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Mets forced to settle for one here in the inning. We're through 6 full, all tied at 1-1. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Stepping into the box, number 12. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Another 0-2 coming. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Stepping in now, Alex Jaquez. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Rounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2. Line softly out toward left center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Matt Harvey will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jose Reyes will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 7, Jose Reyes.
Into the box, number 30. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Great jump on that ball hit to the gap at right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
Derek Dietrich will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 32, Derek Dietrich.
Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Gene Segura. He was a ground out victim last time up. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that misses, ball one. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Jaquez on second. Dietrich at first. 2 out in the inning. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. 2 balls and a strike now. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mets bullpen able to stem the tide. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. All tied at 1-1. Mike Montgomery is on his way into the ballgame now, as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Jose Reyes will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Montgomery, 28 years old, who was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Reyes, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, you said it, Matty. Nothing else has to be said. In order to stay in this game 16 years, you have to be a great talent, a great teammate, and have the ability to adjust and evolve as a player. So hats off to him.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Now the pitch. Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Working for the punch out and the offering. popped him up. Jaquez in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 0-2. And another foul ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Again, a 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Here now the 2-2. And he popped him up. Lowry shading to his right. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Ty Kelly. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
That was a classic two-hole hitter move right there, giving his boy a chance to steal a bag. Got to be honest, in today's game, you don't see too many guys take that pitch.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Now a look and a throw back to second, and the runner back in standing. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. So a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Lifted in the air to right field. Anderson has a read on it. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Looking at his career totals, Conforto is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1. Still tied 1 apiece. Here's Jed Lowry now. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Let's go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Leo Estrada.
Ready for another shot now. JT Realmuto. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded foul off to the right.
Let's get down here.
Now the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
Let's go.
Harvey over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Reyes on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Up next for the Marlins, right fielder.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Brian Anderson. Career numbers against Matt Harvey. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. 2-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Ball even at 2-2. Soft liner towards first, but this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting, center fielder, Louis.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. From the stretch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 2-0 on the way. Catches the inside corner for a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And he lays off again, ball 3. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first.
He's lifted anything.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. The next 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in once again, number 12. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Lagares is under it, and that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Leo Estrada is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Third base, number 21.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
so I deserve the best for sure. Started from the bottom, now I'm bossed up on.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. His head-to-head history with Montgomery, he hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. The windup and the 0-1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2. Oh, and 2, here it comes. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And that misses 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Segura backhands it deep in the hole. And that's out number 1.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman,
Digging in and looking for more, T.J. Rivera. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit up. Sent out to straightaway center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
third baseman number 4.
Digging in to try it again, Wilmer Flores. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And now a pitch on the way. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch called for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
The 3-1 pitch. He swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. Back in Queens at Citi Field as we get set for the top of the 9th inning in this one. Striding in once again, Alex Hopkins.
Second baseman, Alex Hopkins.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Number 30 waits on deck. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batter, number 30.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 30. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 1 home run and an even 20 RBIs. Line drive to left. Oh, and he misses it. He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, I can't believe that just happened, and I bet neither can he. He was tracking this line drive all the way, I thought, but then it flies right past him. He looks back, and there's no help coming. He has to retrieve it himself. Gotta wonder if he lost sight of it at the last second or something.
Gene Segura standing in as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. In his career, Segura has a .280 batting average. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Now the 0-2 pitch down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready with another 2-strike offering. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Darno has it, and that ends the inning. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but a man left stranded. A tie game headed to the last of the night. The Mets looking to celebrate in Queens. Drew Steckenrider enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Yoenis Cespedes is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. And he takes ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Cespedes behind the ball and 2 strikes.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Hit back up the middle. There's Segura. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Number 33.
Adrian Gonzalez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Adrian Gonzalez.
And a high strike there, 0-1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 4 home runs and 29 driven in. Here's the pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
A nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. With runners in scoring position this season, Reyes is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Softly hit out towards short. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. Anderson has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they will not try it as the winning run has to hold tight at third.
Right fielder.
And that'll bring in Ty Kelly. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Swung on it, missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
2 strike.
Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. He gets out of the jam, and the side is retired. 2 left for the Mets. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Rafael Montero takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Rafael Montero.
Tomas Nido is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
77.
Up next from Miami, Leo Estrada, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-1 home. Count is 1-2 now. Hit hard down the line. And he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Line drive to center field. And now a diving effort, but this is off the center fielder's glove. Throwing to second, and he'll get in there safely.
The batter, catcher, JT Realmuto.
So a big moment in the ball game here. JT Realmuto, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a bunt attempt here. Flores right there, and the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. The sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
Here's the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Lewis Brinson hit in the air down the right field line. Kelly is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. Marlins lead one, still tied 1 apiece. Brian Ellington comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Brian Ellington.
Ready for another chance? Michael Conforto. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Conforto.
He's set, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. And he hung a curveball that time, and it stayed up around the letters. Ball 2. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
In now, Josh Bell, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 misses. Ball 2. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the 2-1 pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. T.J. Rivera is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Second baseman,
Stepping into the box, T.J. Rivera has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And the changeup is way low that time.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
Now the 2-1. And a breaking ball stays outside.
No reason to sit on anything other than the hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Count still full, 3-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Ground ball left side. 1 there. Back to first. It's a double play, and we've got more baseball coming our way as the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. 10 innings in the books. On to the 11th. Still tied. Ready once again, number 12, and he'll be the one to get the 11th underway. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. The 2-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, not sure the manager was too happy when he rounded second and headed for third. I mean, he's the go-ahead run, and you hate to get thrown out going for 3 when there are no outs. But it works out for him, and he avoids getting an earful in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Alex Jaquez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He has the possible go-ahead run only 90 feet away at third base. Now the 0-2 pitch. Off the plate at 94, 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he takes a called third strike. And no help there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 1 away now.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Now batting, number 30. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. There's a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Stephen Piscotty will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Tim Conway will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Tim Conway.
Gene Segura standing in. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Standing in now, Leo Estrada, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And he takes strike 2.
You know, he put himself in trouble right here, but he is finding a way to make pitches, and he's got a chance to get out of this thing.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And he is out at the plate, trying to take the lead, but this game's going to remain deadlocked as the inning is over. Junichi Tazawa takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. Next for the Mets, Wilmer Flores. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Wilmer Flores.
First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Jaquez ranging up the middle, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, catcher.
Asdrubal Cabrera will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Cabrera.
And a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. It's a strike called on the outer part of the zone.
Put your right glasses on.
One out, nobody on. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Jake Bruce will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 19, Jake Bruce.
This is taken outside for ball 1. He'll come in here at 259. 22 home runs and 76 driven in. Ready with the 1-0 now to Bruce. And that one just missed outside. Two-0 count, the pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as this inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 11 innings in the books now, all tied at 1-1. Paul Sewell gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 51, Paul Sewell.
Kevin Plawecki is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 26, Kevin Plawecki.
So digging in now, JT Realmuto. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. The 1-0. There's a slider taken for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Hit to third. Taken in by Flores. Throw on to first in time. One away.
The right fielder, number 15, Ryan Anderson.
Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. The 2-2. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Here's the 2-2 pitch, and he got him.
Now batting, number 12.
Stepping up to the plate, number 12. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. And it'll wind up hanging just long enough for him to run it down. And with that, the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. Score remains tied 1-1. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes.
Leading out for the Mets, number 7, shortstop, Jose Reyes.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
Fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Got him.
Center fielder, number 12.
Next up from New York, Juan Lagares. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Here comes the first pitch. Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Popped up, number 30 in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Fastball down near the shoe tops. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. Just got a piece up the line. Estrada loves it on to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Ty Kelly.
Digging in, Ty Kelly looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 is up in the zone, but below the letters apparently for a strike. Three and 1 to the Mets left fielder. Michael Conforto would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. 2 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Jaquez comes up with it on to first, and we're headed to 13 as that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Striding in once again, Alex Jaquez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Alex Jaquez.
Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Late swing at a slider for a strike. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
The batter, number 30.
Ready for another shot now. Number 30 struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. One out, nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Bell brings it in, and a step on first himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 26.
Scott Van Slyke will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Van Slyke.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees. Now the 2-0. Hit out towards second. Rivera brings it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. Still tied 1 apiece. Jim Johnson enters the game now, as he'll get the responsibility of trying to send this one to a 14th inning. Ready once again, Michael Conforto. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Brinson ranging back. Ball game. So it's a solo shot to dead center. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
We watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Paul Sewell wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.